Football Talks, welcome along to your first Champions League watch-along of the season, and it is a double header. We have got Athletic Club versus Arsenal, and then we're jumping straight across to Spurs versus Villarreal. It's North London night in the Champions League, and Arsenal have got the first early kickoff of the season. I've had a quick change of clothes. I'm going to go Real Madrid to win the Champions League this season. So with United not in it, I'm just going to sport a few other different kits just because I've got the chance to. So don't think I've changed allegiances. Although with Man United at the moment, God knows what people are thinking. But yeah, we are here. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Keep your comments flooding in. Keep your comments coming in there and let me know what you're thinking, please, everybody, regarding Manchester United, regarding anything going on with the Champions League tonight. As you can see on your screen, the teams are in, the stats are in for the full night. We've got you 100% covered throughout the night. All of the results, all of the scores, everything up on your screen right now. In fact, let's bring the video printer up as well on this one. So yeah, straight across from both. Arsenal's team tonight, by the way, if you haven't seen it already. You've got David Raya in goal, Calafiori, Mosquera, Gabriel and Jorian Timber across the back four. Moreno, Zubimendi and Declan Rice. Rice being the only change from weekend when they beat Forest 3-0. Eza, Gyökeres and Madueke up front. Still no Saka in the side for Arsenal this evening. Anyway, moving on. Game is not a million miles away. We have jumped straight in to the action, and we've gone straight in with the game and the kickoff. So we're just going to see a few pictures going on here, like a commemorative wreath there before the game. But yeah, straight into the action, everybody. We are going to be having a little bit of a break just to cross over to the Spurs game when that comes around. But yeah, busy night. Busy night indeed, everybody. Thank you for joining us. And let's get the conversation rolling. I'm going to pop up a few of your comments on screen as well. Please do get involved. Your QR code's in the bottom right hand corner of your screen, everyone, for obviously your match bingo. Get your match bingo going for all the Champions League games this week. Don't forget promo code FUTV, everybody, and you can jump straight into a 200% discount. Oh no, actually a booster, not a discount. Well, it's kind of a discount, but we got a 200% booster for your deposits. Get in there, everybody. Scan the QR code. Get your link. Download it right now, the app, and get your cards in for this game right now. Right, we're on. Almost time for kickoff. Players in the centre circle ready to go, everyone. Give me your thoughts. Give me your scorers. Let me know if you've got your match bingo up and running as well, everyone. Here we go. Just about to kickstart the Champions League this season. Arsenal probably got to be feeling quite confident, aren't they, regarding their chances after last season's competition. Has anyone got much stronger in Europe? PSG? I would say no. I don't think they have. But anyway, we are underway in the game. Athletic, by the way, Athletic Club, their team, you'll remember a few of their faces from last season, actually. My bloody thing came up before. So Unai Simon in goal. Garosabal is in defence. Sorry, it's gone off my screen already. Sorry, Garosabal, Vivian, Paredes, and Adama. Veskov, Uraziga. Is that Uragiza? That's a great name, Uragiza. If that's how it's actually pronounced. Inaki Williams, not the other Williams. What do you got his name? Nico Williams. My God, always get them two mixed up. I had that problem with United last season actually as well when we was doing the watch-alongs. Yes, so no Nico Williams, just Inaki Williams, Sunset, their best player, Navarro and Burungura. I think that's how you say it. Burungura or Burungur. I'll wait for someone to correct me on the pronunciations, but I'm expecting this to be a not a comfortable night for Arsenal. Straightforward night for Arsenal, I think. What we reckoning, everybody? Get into the live chat. Talk to me. Gary says, can't stand the Gooners trainer. He's like a monkey on the sidelines, as in their set-piece coach or Mikel Arteta. What we saying? Sounds like Japanese, that name, says Man United Greek fan. No idea. I need to get a look for the players, to be honest. I don't know of too much improvement on the Bilbao side from last season from when United played them. So, not too sure. But yeah, early knock-ins, couple of minutes in, and not much to report so far. Both teams just finding the feet. First outing in the Champions League for Eza, so making Champions League debut. That should be interesting for him. It's all right when you can rest Declan Rice, isn't it? 3-1 to Athletic, says Ant. I'll take that. I'd love a good hate-along, says London. I think we should call them hate-alongs. 9-0, says Roddy. Atletico are not that good. Athletic Club. I need to keep calling them Athletic Club. Adam, Mr. Blobby says hello. Hello, Mr. Blobby. 4-0 to Arsenal, says Leon. Thanks for being a killjoy, Leon, there with that one, mate. Is anyone else like? I just don't like Arsenal's kits. I've never liked Arsenal kits. They always try and go too far, like with everything. This bleeding team. We'll keep you. The table is completely updated. Obviously, there is only 2 quarter to 6 games, so 5:45 games in the Champions League to start with. There's always 2 early kickoffs. And then we'll go into the 8 o'clock kickoff. So that table and them scores are going to open up completely. Chance for Bilbao. And snuffed out there just about at the last. Nice little move there. It looked like a lazy pass from, I think it was Zubimendi, picked up by Vivian. And ball carried forward. Little 1-2 in the edge of the box. And I think it's Mosquera who actually snuffs out the danger in the end. All right. I think they finished 4th last season, Athletic Club, in La Liga to qualify for the Champions League. We've got a results poll going tonight as well, everybody. What are you saying as well? Get involved in the poll. Result for Arsenal: win, lose or draw, people. Get voting on that as the night goes on. These early Champions League nights are all about getting a result, I think. Arsenal's performances have been pretty decent so far this season. I mean, the Liverpool one, they bottled it. They completely bottled it. But the other games, even against United, their away performances have been like solid 1-0s or just got beaten. Well, 1-0 either way, wasn't it? Losing 1-0 to Liverpool, beating United 1-0. At home, they've absolutely tonked teams so far. It's these away solid performances that Mikel Arteta has tried to adopt as well, in just being the old school George Graham's type of Arsenal. Just get the 1-0, get the narrow win, be solid. There he is. Looks like he's had about 8 Red Bulls already, Mikel Arteta. Weather always looks nice over there, doesn't it? No matter what time of year you go, or whatever time of year it is watching the football, it always looks nice, doesn't it? So everyone, what do we reckon to all of that Man United chaos then? Madness, innit? It's a never-ending circus. Never-ending circus for United. It's just one bit of negative news after another. Every time a season starts, it's like every single season is the same now at United. It's always going to be drama at the start. Are we going to have a manager that lasts? How long before he gets sacked? I love spiders. They are fantastic. I have a what's that? Vark Benno. What's that? Vesola? Okay. So you've got pet spiders then, Ellen. Not for me. Oh, this is for me. Oh, shot blocked. Oh, it's a free kick right on the edge of the box here as well. Yellow card early doors for Declan Rice. I got put off by all the spiders. Boxing there, going straight in. Adam, Amorim is crap, mate. We need to see him for what he is. Do you think Arteta uses just for men? His hair is very dark. He is a proper Lego head, isn't he? Arteta is a Lego head. Nico Williams doing some cheerleading from the stands there. Vinny Printer's got our first booking up. Very, very dangerous position here for Bilbao. Raya just setting his wall up. It was right on the edge of the box as well. Right on the edge of the box. I'm just going right through that gap in the wall. There is a gap between Declan Rice and Eza there. I'm going right in there down to David Raya's left-hand side. Draft excluder in place. Zubimendi. Here we go. Oh, the back different. Oh, he's hit his own man. Nicely worked, but it looks like Inaki Williams has just taken one right in the chest there and blocked his own player's free kick. Never mind. But good possession from Bilbao at the moment. Good possession. They've got Arsenal pinned back in their half. This is the only problem with the early games in this new format in the Champions League, I think. The only problem you've got is that there is no real, there's no real need to go out and get the points early doors. Like when you're in the old group phase stages, it's like you got to get a win on the board. You got to win your own games. In these long drawn out league phases now, there's not much jeopardy in it. I don't think there isn't. We have one goal already in on the results tonight, as you can see there already. Union Saint Gilles, I think that's how you say it. It's always been a mouthful, that one. I've seen it when it came up tonight. I'm thinking, oh, I'm going to have problems with that name again. That's another one of them that I'm actually going to be tongue twisting and people are going to be correcting me on. But yes, as it is at the moment, let's just bring up the results. The scores. Let's just bring them in. Right, I've overskipped it. As you can see there, I'll just pause it on this screen for a minute so you can see the results at the top. We have a lot of games tonight as well. Yes, Union Saint-Gilles are leading PSV away from home. And early blood. Champions, that's a sign of a good Champions League night, that. Going to be very busy later on in the evening watch along, I think. Definitely. Oh, in a chance here. Gyökeres. Poor pullback. Good defending, actually, from Athletic Club. But Gyökeres was offside. Oh, got a loose strand of hair there, Victor. Sort it out. I don't know how. Oh, we should have put a Victor Gyökeres clock on before he needs to fix his hair. I'm just going to order myself a drink. Who's your winner for the Champions League this season, everybody? What are we saying? Who is the standout favourite for the Champions League? Is it the usual suspects? Is it like Liverpool, Arsenal? They come into it. I don't fancy Man City at all. Not one bit. Still not rating them from the weekend, to be honest. We got games tonight, games tomorrow night, games on Thursday on the Champions League as well. Very interesting. We're going to let everyone choose the game that we cover tomorrow. We're going to do a poll at the end of the Tottenham versus Villarreal game. which Champions League games you want us to do on the Wednesday and the Thursday. We're doing a double header tonight because we've got 2 English teams in the early kickoff and late kickoff, so it's one of them rare occasions. Bilbao pressing, but not managing to break through the Arsenal back line at the moment. I think Arsenal have probably got one of the best defences in Europe, which is probably why I would say they've got an excellent chance. If they keep everybody fit, their squad depth should really play into their favour for this season, I think. So, 12 minutes in, nothing on target yet, nothing really to talk about. Arsenal looking shaky-ish. I think they need United to teach them how to play against Bilbao. Right, let's get some comments going. Let's see what we got. Guy, I'm Legend says, Adam, regarding United, it's weak mentality. Lazy players, all they want to do is sit back and counter-attack. They play for the new manager for a while before they say F this running back like. Honestly, like, who do you think is the right man for Manchester United if Ruben gets sacked? Still can't make my mind up. Like, I'll stand by what I'll stand by. Thank you, Kaz. Everyone say thank you to Kaz. She's bought me. She said, now it's not true, but Kaz has said that she's brought my favourite cup here. Honestly, she's set me up royally with this. But yeah, there we go. You swine. Honestly. She'd kill me with that one. Pink cup stotter. Yep, still love her. But yeah, she's done me a right kipper there. Anyway, do you like the pink cup, everyone? I'm thirsty. I'm still going to drink it. I don't care. Don't care how bad it looks. Imagine doing a watch along with a blue Real Madrid shirt on and a pink cup of Pepsi. Frig. You got to laugh. You can't laugh at yourself then. You got no hope in life. Gazzy's bigging you up there as well. It's a big drink, says London. It's a very big drink. Very, very big. Roddy wants to know where his is. He wants a pink cup as well. By the way, tea tonight, or dinner, as they say it. But tea in up north. Hang on a minute. Bilbao breaking. Passing it really well in the final third, Bilbao. Good start for them. Ooh, oh, no. We're in the box. Chance. Arsenal are so tight in there. Honestly, I don't like Arsenal, but man, they've got a good defence. They really do have a solid defence. Tea tonight was warmed up chili. Oh, chili's so much. Is it just me? Or is chili so much better when you reheat it? Like, what is it? Like, honestly, is it not? Like, is it just me, or is chili always better? Or sometimes curry as well. Like, things that are reheated. Yes. See what else we've got in here. Adam Pink, shut that door. Whoa. What is Adam? Energy during. What is Adam? Energy during or cup of tea? Is that? Oh, what is it? I think if you got a typo there, is it energy drink or a cup of tea? I'm guessing you were supposed to say there, buddy. I think it's come through as a typo on you, Steve, mate. But no, it's just Pepsi. Max. Always the max. No sugar needed. Just try and get me through 2 watch-alongs. I've been dealing with the chaos that is Manchester United at the moment as well. God, honestly. By the way, the shirt was gifted by OK Jerseys as well. Honestly, every single club shirt going through the airport, can't remember which airport it was, in one of the breaks in the summer. We've seen this one for about €80. 13 quid. Okay, jerseys. Get your kits. Get on it. Is anyone on the match bingo tonight, by the way? Keep me updated, everyone. We are going to be adding something with match bingo, hopefully on our little carousel on the right-hand side here, where we can actually see the match bingo cards as they're happening and updating. So also should be able to see winners as well. So we're kind of going to do this in conjunction with match bingo as well. So hopefully, yeah. Game's still not coming to life, really. Arsenal not finding their feet at all at the moment. Well, like I said, this is purely one of them where you're not bothered if you get the draw. You're going away from home, you get a point. You go back home, you win your own games, you qualify in the top 8. Easy. 4 games. I think they say to qualify in the top 8, remember it last year when United were in Europe, I think 14 to 15 points is your guarantee to be straight into the round of 16. And so, yeah, let's see. Let's see if that's the same this year. Two very, very good defences at the moment. This has got a 1-0 handball. Moreno, free kick, Bilbao. Don't know what he's moaning for. That was the most obvious handball you could see. Cheers for that, JT's farm, mate. Well, check it out, everyone. Right, free kick. 45 yards out. Whipped in straight into David Raya. Never mind. Get excited about nothing there, really. Do, 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 do. Right. Just checking out a few other stats and other bits of news. I'll keep an eye on everything as we go through the evening as well for everyone. Just keeping you updated on news and things dropping. Ezoff, not really had a chance to open up much in this game yet. Counter-attacking chance here for Bilbao as well. Oh, God. This is reminding me of the Aston Villa and Buddy Everton game. Not much in terms of quality in the final third yet. We'll see. We'll see. Just had the last beer. The last beer in London. Unlike Ruben, I can change to Strongbow. Lager or cider, people. Into the chat, please. Give me your thoughts. Lager or cider. Hot summer's day. Here's the tester for you. Because beer always tastes better in summer, doesn't it? Like, so you just had a walk. And you just found a pub somewhere. Or a nice country lane or something like that. You're boiling out. You're gagging. You need a drink. Is it cider or lager? Oh, Madwake. Oh, that's proper defending that. Arsenal have got him pinned. Oh, I've won it back. Well from Timber. Madwake to the box. Got to beat Ezor. Fantastic defending. Ezor took a swipe at that there. Defender's coming right behind him on the blind side and he's just booted him. But that's proper defending. Ezor not alive to what was around him. That should have been 1-0 Arsenal. Oh, Inaki Williams. Balls is up there. Timber does really well. Wins it off him in the corner. Madwake squares it. I think that's Vivian, is it? I can't remember. I can't see this shirt. No. It's... Who is it now? Is it his shirt number? It's the other one at the back. But it should have been 1-0 to Arsenal. Right. Let's check up on some news. It's an interesting one from Chris Wheeler for all United fans right now. If you're in the chat, what has not been called into question is the number of hours Amorim and his coaches have been putting in to try and turn things around. While players had the best part of a week off following the 3-2 win over Burnley, they were all given heart rate monitors to use during their time off and rigorous training schedules to adhere to. Those in United's six-man leadership group, Fernandes, Maguire, Lisandro Martinez, Dalot, Mazraoui and Tom Heaton, have reiterated internally that players need to take more responsibility for poor performances. However, doubts over Amorim's system and concerns over his motivational ability are lingering. So, the Manchester United leadership group. Yeah, sorry, having a leadership group, but what is their purpose? What are they doing? If Ruben at the top is the man making a decision, what is the point of them players? I don't like things like that as well, because it makes you feel like them players are just going to automatically be picked by Ruben Amorim. They're going to go straight into at the side every single week because they're part of the leadership group. They're trusted. So I can see why some players actually don't like it. I can see why some players actually might think that this is going to be another one of them favouritism things at the football club. And no matter what they do, they're going to always struggle to get in the side because of it. Calafiori with a long punt up. But again, like, the intensity in Bilbao's game is... Oh, Gyökeres has stayed on side. He's in. He's in. What's he got? Here's a big moment for him. He's gone too wide, and that's a feeble shot at the end of it. He came from his own half. He travelled the whole length or half of the pitch of Bilbao's there. He done well keeping himself in line. Definitely stayed on side. He just couldn't get the ball under control. Ooh, foul from Eza there as well. Bilbao on top, I think, but Arsenal created the best two chances so far, so they'll take a positive from that. Gyökeres with the first shot on target. All right, let's get some more comments in here. I did ask the question earlier on about the cider or the lager. What were people saying? Guinness every time. Gin and tonic. God, that's not going to be a first quencher, is it? Pint of Coke for me. Adam says Silverback. No issue with that. It's lager, says Rodders. Lager, cider. Oh, Gyökeres again. Into the box. Space. Back out to Eza. Zubimende. Broken down. And back we go again. Still with Arsenal, though. Let's just see this move out before we move on to lager and cider again, shall we? Nope, move's dead now. Good defending from Bilbao. Arsenal just need to take a lesson from Man United about how to deal with Bilbao, don't they? 25 minutes in, though. That's gone quick, hasn't it? They have a really good, solid shape, Bilbao, when you look at them on the pitch. Literally, the two midfielders, unlike United, the two midfielders are so close to the defenders out of possession. This is a nice move from Arsenal, though. Very well worked. It's out now to Timber. Cross comes in. It's got to be. Gyökeres heads it wide. Oh, the goal was gaping. Again, two chances for Gyökeres now. He should have scored at least one. That's a brilliant move from Arsenal. Brilliant move and a fantastic cross from Jurriën Timber. Right onto the head, 6-yard box out. He is stretching a bit, but you'd expect someone like Gyökeres, 6-yard box like that, to be doing better. Got to score that. We've not seen the replay yet because the game is still going and Arsenal are still moving the ball. They're coming forward again here now. Timber's had a great start to the season. Madueke doubling up with Timber. Move dies. We might see the replay in a minute. Interesting, no. Good movement. Great movement from Arsenal there. They are starting to turn the screw a little bit now, I think, Arsenal. Couple of really good chances now. Oh, Madueke again. Corner to Arsenal. Right, let's have a look at this replay. Am I being harsh on Gyökeres here with this one? Or should he have done better? Ball out wide from Rice. Great outswinging. No, he's got to score. He's got to score that. Cross comes in. Yes, he's got two. Oh, he's got two defenders either side of him, but he's got a clean head on that. He actually arches his neck back. So I could say that he's not even overstretching. He should be scoring. Corner to Arsenal, though. Set piece masters. Let's see what they can conjure up in the Champions League. Oh, they've gone short. This is not like Arsenal. Although now they've got the cross. Now they've got the cross. Oh. Good defending again. Ezra's got to be strong. And is. It's a throw-in. Arsenal on top. They're the ones asking the questions at the moment. Just not clinical enough again. Steve says, anybody remember Carlsberg's special brew back in the day? I still think it's going even now. Is that special brew? It's not export or anything. Remember Carlsberg export? Whoa. Jesus. Strong. We always tend to push our conversation towards alcohol for some reason on this channel, don't we? Or whenever we're talking about it. I'm not saying that it's the be all and end all. It's nice though, isn't it? Teddy's in the chat says, Adam, hammer him out, bro. Simple. Is it as simple as that for everybody right now? Talking about it. Actually, right now, well, we've got an opportunity. We've got a little break in the game. Which manager? If Ruben's sacked, and even if you're not a Man United fan, who do you reckon would suit Manchester United in this situation and predicament that they're in right now? Who would you go for? You're going to have to spend money. You're going to have to spend about 20 million getting rid of Ruben and bringing another manager in if you do check him. But, yeah. Let me know who you're bringing in. Free kick Arsenal. Should have got that on target. It's a good chance there. Gabriel. I think he's headed Gyökeres. One of Arsenal's set-piece routine. Yeah, Gyökeres has bust the back of his head open. By the look of it. Yeah. Oh, Gabriel's just taking a right. Oh, boom. Right in the back of the head. And Gyökeres has got a nasty looking gash there. Mike Bassett, Winnie the Pooh. That's some great names for Man United managers coming up right here. Let's see if we've got any real ones. Stop it, says Real Recognise. Adam, hammer him in. That's not my call, mate. I was on Sky trying to defend him earlier on. But look, this man is sacking himself. Simeone. Adam, why have you got a Man City shirt on? Seriously, mate? Are you actually looking properly? It's a Real Madrid one. It's the new away one. I'm going to mix it up on some of the European nights because United are not in it. So I'm allowed to. But come on, mate. You've got to look a bit closer. Why would I ever wear a Man City shirt? Long stoppage for Gyökeres here while he deals with that gash on the back of his head. No communication there. If Gyökeres leaves that, Gabriel scores, I reckon. Oh. No talking. Oh. Victor's not going to like this one, people. He's not going to be able to play with his hair as much, I'm afraid. He's now got his band. He's got his oversized Alice band on now, sweatband. I still don't like the fact that Gabriel Hines is sat on that Arsenal bench. Yeah. Gyökeres sporting a new look now for the rest of the game. Hi, 33 minutes of not too much, really. 3 attempts apiece, only 1 on target. Am I going to be unlucky again with another Football Talks watch-along? Nagelsmann is the first choice for Leo. Can we wait? Can we last it out till the end of the World Cup? Because that man's not leaving Germany. Oh. No. There's a chance there to move that for Bilbao, but poor. Knew it good enough. Would you want someone in as a manager that hasn't got Premier League experience, though? That's the killer question, innit? Would you want to have that unknown factor again? No, I like that Nagelsmann. He was my top pick last season. I just think he's so intense. Again, do we want someone who's used to the Premier League? Out of all the Premier League managers, the 4 that have been reported, who would you go for? So you got 4 choices. You've got Donny Iraola, you've got Oliver Glasner, you've got Unai Emery, and you've got Marco Silva. Who out of them 4 would you go for if it had to be one of them 4? Who's your Premier League manager pick? I think there is something in the fact that we are looking at Prem-proven managers. Cal says, not for me. We now need someone who can win games in this league. Adam, would you take the Willstone Raider as manager? You want some? I remember that video when it came out. Red Terry says, could there be more to it with Amorim? Something behind the scenes like not getting proven players he wanted and getting potential instead, and maybe players losing faith in him because he's had enough. Well, again, like, it's the Casemiro one and Agate one at weekend was a very strange one for me. Very strange. Didn't get that one at all. Oliver Glasner, hands down, says Diva. Unai Emery for Markash. None of them, says Gary. You've got to pick one, Gary. That's the game. It's not reality. We're just asking for the game's sake, mate. Thomas Frank's not even in there, indeed, and he's not going to leave Spurs. So let's just take that one out. Druvat says Iraola. Let's see. I like Palace manager. He can win games. So Glasner for Leo. Amarim says real. No, you can only pick 4, mate. We're only talking if Amarim leaves. Come on, just play the game. It's only a little game. Don't worry, everyone. It's still going to be there in the morning. He's still got them 3 games to play, and it could all change after 3 games. Look, if Amarim does well in these next few games before the international break, we could be going into the international break in the bloody European places in the top 8. 2-0 now as well to Union against PSV. That is a turn up for the Bucks. 2 goals already tonight. Nothing here so far. Nothing clear cuts. Nothing really to test either goalkeeper. Looking through all the teams that are in the competition. Some weird ass names in there. So many teams. 36 in that league table. But PSV rock bottom at the moment. How are you losing at home? So, Union St. GLAs are leading the way at the moment. So the table at the bottom of your screen next to the sponsors section, that is an updated smaller version of the table as well to keep you fully in the know of what's going on. And obviously we've got it on the carousel as well. Cal says, we need stability. Not a fancy system or any crap, just someone who knows how to win games. But we do need to have some form of system with that though, and a style of play. I would choose Emery, says Carl. Not that I really love, but a proven winner in Europa and in the Prem won't be a popular choice. I don't know. I think when you look at it, Emery took, like I said on the video earlier on FUTV today, Unai Emery took Aston Villa from relegation battle from Steven Gerrard in 22 all the way up to Conference League, European Conference League top 7 in one season. Unai Emery is used to this, and Unai Emery with money and backing might be a different type of manager. Doesn't look good now because he's not had backing and he's lost half of his bleeding team. He's lost all the forwards he had last season. Let's not forget, he lost Rashford, he's lost Asensio, he's lost Duran. He's not brought anybody else back in, really. I mean, Harvey Elliott's a decent sign-in. Yeah, give him that one, but that's just a loan with obligation again. He's not really had backing. His hands have been tied behind his back, I think. JT Farms says he'd take Ralph Rangnick back. Terzic at Borussia Dortmund. I don't know. I'm with the keep it in the Premier League. That's where I'm at. I want a Premier League manager at Manchester United. If you are just joining us, that is a hot topic in here as well right now. No, not the manager of Man United. Do you like my pink cup? That is the hot topic right now. By the way, everybody, we've just dropped 5 memberships in for Football Talks. Thank you again for all of your support. There you go. Hopefully you grab one of them. It's not up to us who gets them. YouTube does decide, so don't come at me if you feel like someone got one that shouldn't ahead of you because you're such a hardcore supporter of the channel that watches every single show. It's not up to us. YouTube just does its own little lottery pick. So if you're lucky enough, put a thank you in the chat for a Football Talks, please, everybody. By the way, it would have been Kaz who drops them memberships in, so you can put a little private message in the live chat to Kaz if you want, if you won one of them memberships. That ref has got a proper Dracula-style haircut, hasn't he? That's a proper dude, that. Even Victor Gyökeres would be chuffed with that. Not one hair out of place. Calafiori there. Keep it simple, son. You just took about 3 players on and then played the impossible ball. It could have gone out wide. All right. Cheers for all the likes as well, everybody. Let's do our usual today and make sure that we hit the 100 like mark on the Watchalong. That's our target for every single Watchalong, everybody. So please do get in there with them as well. Let's get some more comments rocking, shall we? Let's see what people are saying. We got in here. Steve says that Van Gaal did okay, but everyone hated his style of play and got sacked for it. Can't please everyone. Look, Van Gaal was sometimes putting people to sleep. But he, at the end of his time at United, started to adapt a little bit and tweak it. And I think he got it right in the end. He just had that lapse in the middle where it just looked like everyone was just fed up, bored. And I mean bored with the football that we were playing. There was a game, I think it was a time where United went about 4, 5, maybe even 6 games without scoring a goal. It was like a bore fest. But I'll tell you what Van Gaal did do. Van Gaal knew how to beat the big teams. Oh, Bilbao are in! He's fluffed his lines. That was a chance. That was the best chance of the game so far for Bilbao. I'm just going to check. Actually, I need to get my team up on here for who that actually is, because sometimes I can't see it on my screen now on the graphic. It was Alex Berengua. He's just screwed it wide. Went in a cute angle. Probably better squaring that, to be honest, there. But look, it adds to our stat column. Not much happening on the video printer at the moment. We've got one booking to talk of. That's about it. Love the excitement in Champions League football. It's great to be back in it. Madueke runs down a blind alley and gives a foul away. I love the directness of Madueke, and I love that Premier League element of it. But the European, the continental defences, so much better, aren't they? They actually love defending. It's like a forgotten skill set in football in the Premier League, anyway. But on the continent, like, defending is a proper art form, isn't it? All right. Adam Groundhog Day again. A Saka manager early in the season. Results are the name of the game, says Joseph. Oh, I know. Honestly, all I want right now is Man United go out on Saturday. Oh, David Raya has miskicked one there. Has that gone for a corner? Throw in. All I want Man United to do is go out on Saturday and beat Chelsea and just shut this all up. And United move on. Move up that table. Get back into the top half. But then you have to go out and beat Brentford. And that's where I think we will fail. I do. I'm not confident at all. I am really confident about the Chelsea game. I'm not. I've not got zero confidence about Brentford. So this is how I see it going. I see there might be a bit of unrest. We just did a report on Forever United TV a moment ago about it being at boiling points at boardroom level at Manchester United. This is how I see it going. We'll beat Chelsea. We'll probably lose or get a dull draw or desperate draw against Brentford. Whoa, back down again. And then bounce it off. We'll beat Sunderland, close game at Sunderland at home in the Premier League. And we'll go into the international break off the back of 7 points out of them 3 games or something like that. And he stays in the job. And then we'll come back and we'll get beat again at Anfield. And we'll probably lose to Brighton. And then all the pressure will start mounting. And then we're into the November international break, which you know is D-Day. That's the one where everybody gets sacked because it's just before you head into the busy fixture period going into December. And they want to give a manager a chance to get into the team and then possibly give him money in January, in the January transfer window. So I actually see this going through October, these next 3 games. I don't think he'll be sacked. Obviously, if we get battered in every single game, that he's done for. I'm not stupid. But I think we beat Chelsea because they're in Europe, and we'll just go out and we'll have that reaction game at Old Trafford. I think we'll probably draw or lose to Brentford because we just can't get up for them away games. That's point proven already this season. And then we'll beat Sunderland. And we'll come away with 6 or 7 points from these next 3 games. And that'll be enough to keep him in a job through the next international break. The pressure will be on. There'll be meetings. He won't be sacked, though. Unless there's another manager raring to go at that point and a decision will be made. I can't see it. and then we'll get into the next games. But I feel the games after the November no, it's not the November international break. I think the games after the October international break that we're talking about, Liverpool, Brighton, Forest away, scare me for Ruben Amorim more than these games coming up right now. They're the ones where I think he might lose it. That's just my prediction. Hopefully he wins all of them or gets a good enough amount of points to still be in a job heading into December. That's my hope anyway. But I have to be completely honest and say I do fear for him now, and I don't think he's going to survive. And the stories that we're talking about say that. All right. Glad I'm talking about that because there was nothing going on in this game. We are 30 seconds away from the end of the half, actually. With absolutely nothing to talk about, really, apart from a gash to the back of Gyökeres's head, a couple of 50p headed attempts, crowds bouncing, weather looks nice in Bilbao, and hang on 1 minute, last knock-ins, shot goes in, deflected wide, that's a corner, last kick of the game, last kick of the half coming up right here. I think that was a wasted opportunity, to be honest. Let's watch it back there. Yeah, greedy. There's a square ball across there that he could have played. Didn't take it on. And it's a corner. Right. Are we going to get anything right in the last minute here in injury time? Already over the minimum 3 minutes. And it comes, and it's over. It's a dead ball. And once this is kicked, it will be half-time, no doubt. Should have blown already, to be honest. Yeah, well over. That's it. Half-time whistle has gone, everybody. Not much to talk about in this game at all. There really isn't. So let's get across to the actual results table and see what's happening elsewhere. There we go. There are all the games that we've got. So later on tonight, we've got Benfica versus Karabag, Juventus versus Borussia Dortmund, Madrid versus Marseille, and the game we're covering, Spurs versus Villarreal. Tomorrow, Olympiacos versus Paphos, Slavia Prague versus Bodo Glimt. They're the yearly kickoffs. The games that we're interested in, and tomorrow today we're going to be picking which games we're going to do. Is it going to be Liverpool versus Atletico Madrid or Bayern versus Chelsea? They're the games to pick from, and we're going to ask that question when we do the Spurs game later on in our second watch along of the night. So what are we going for? That's tomorrow's games. We can switch between two different games, of course, but the only reason we're getting two tonight is because one of them's the early kickoff and one of them is the later kickoff. But yeah, Thursday night, by the way, more action. Manchester City versus Napoli. Kevin De Bruyne returns to the Etihad. We get to watch Rasmus Højlund and Scott McTominay take on that City backline. Really looking forward to that game. We're going to be covering that one on Thursday night here on Football Talks as well. Jam-packed week of action here on Football Talks. Happy to have you all in with the chat as well. Again, keep on liking the video, everybody. Let's get them likes up to the 100 mark. We are pretty much well on track for that anyway. But yeah, this is now your new home for all watch-alongs. You let me know. Get into the comment section after videos are finished, after lives are finished, on any type of topic that we're talking about here on the channel. And tell me what games you want covering. What watch-alongs you want doing. We are working alongside Match Bingo throughout the season here on Football Talks. We're going to be doing more Manchester United watch-alongs here as well on Forever United TV, of course. But yeah, absolutely buzzing to be doing more of them. And to be honest, I think we all need it. We all need a little bit of a football fix, don't we? Especially if you're a United fan. Like, midweek football's just gone down the Swanee, hasn't it? I think I was having a walk with Kaz before, and she was just saying, like, it's so bad that we have to that just wait a week before we watch football again. And when you've had a shite performance, like, sorry for swearing, when you've had a poor performance like we had against Manchester City, then it's horrible to sit on it, isn't it? It's like, imagine if we didn't get that win imagine if we didn't get that win versus Burnley and we had to sit on that. Oh, no, I couldn't have handled 2 weeks off the back of a no-show against Burnley. That would have been horrendous. In terms of the game for tomorrow, I can already see people talking. Leo's saying Bayern versus Chelsea. Yep, Chelsea again, says Welsh Red. We'll keep that going, and we might do a bit of a vote and a poll on that later on. Welsh Red says, I'd love McTominay and Rasmus to do a shitty over, sorry. What am I saying there at all? Oh, yeah. I think it is going to be, I don't know though, like Newcastle versus Barcelona as well. Oh, I keep forgetting about the amount of teams that England have actually got in the Champions League. We've got 6, haven't we? Right, okay. So, Newcastle, Barcelona. I still think it's got to be City versus Napoli. We'll cover both games anyway. We'll flick from either one, I think. But, yeah, it's a blockbuster night, isn't it? Of Champions League football. And tomorrow night, wow. Like, tonight's decent. Tomorrow night is mental. And then Thursday, geez, that's big. That's a big one, that. Newcastle, are they just going to get battered? By the way, Marcus Rashford's back in town as well, isn't he? All these returning Man United players to the Champions League. What have we got? We got Scotty Too Hottie and Rasmus Højlund. Then we've got Alejandro Garnacho. Don't forget the man at the back stick with Chelsea against Bayern Munich. We've got then. What have we got? We've got Marcus Rashford coming back with Barcelona. That's the one, isn't it? Against Newcastle. Oh, yeah, it's a right Man United Champions League fest, isn't it? It's crazy to think that all them players were playing for us at this point last season. And now look where they all are. That's a mental one, isn't it? That, like, when you think about it. Like, that many players, senior players that were at this football club at Manchester United at the start of last season, and now look where they are. We're dumped completely out of Europe because of these players, and now they're playing in Europe for other clubs, while we sit it out doing nothing except doing hate-alongs on Football Talks. Right, what else we got in the chat here as well? I do an what's that? Entire chat. If Adam does. I'll do a what, Tim? I'll do I can't remember what that says there. Right. Let's just see what we've got. Adam, I have some interesting stats about United. Fire away, Cliff, please, mate. I'll bring them up on the screen for you, pal. I'll come out the park, buddy. Anyone who wants to get their comments up on screen, just put them across. Here we go. Let's see what Cliff is saying to us here. I'll keep an eye on it. Facts. These are facts. Currently, United are second in the league for XG. Oh, I already know about these. I know. It shows how bad our finishing is. Second in the league for XG. In the league, so 8.29. First in shots, 52. First in successful long passes. Second in successful crosses in the league. In hitting the woodwork 4 times. Number 1 in that as well. Didn't know about the woodwork one. Everything else, definitely. Yeah, we talked about that, and a lot of them were before the City game as well. And we really, again, because we had 13 shots and so many touches in the opposition box against City when there was no pressure on us, that I think kind of screws up the numbers a little bit there. And you can read into stats as much as you want, but they don't always tell you the full picture. That's what I feel about stats anyway. All right. They're going through the highlights of the Arsenal game here. There isn't much. I think they've extended the adverts and commercials just so they don't have to talk for too much. Don't have to talk too much about it because there wasn't really much to talk about. Should have covered the PSV game. I only started the watch-alongs this season. We had a great start. We had some great games. And then all of a sudden, like, we just keep drawing blanks. Like, it's a game and a half now on Football Talks without a goal on the watch-alongs. It's not right. Come on. Someone's got to do something. Right. I'm going to bring up some more comments. Get talking, everybody. Jeff Mather says, hi, mate. All the best with the new channel. Thank you very much, Jeff. Love that, buddy. We will be covering some of the Liverpool stuff as well, Jeff, throughout the week. We are going to be very, very neutral in here, I promise. Look, we all have our rivalries, don't we, in football? But Football Talks was a chance for us to be just watching football and talking about other things besides Manchester United. So that's what we're going to be doing. Blankalong. I still feel sorry for how Ollie and Man United destroyed Donny van der Beek. Well, maybe Donny van der Beek wasn't that good, but United shouldn't have bought him. I'll definitely give you that, Diva. You're dead right about that. He should have never been brought in. Someone put a clip up of Kare Solikov on Sky talking about Manchester United buying one of the best players in the world when we got that transfer. I seen the clip the other day and he's talking. Manchester United have just grabbed an absolute bargain. They've got an £80 million player for half the price. That's how it was being reported at the time for Donny van der Beek. It was crazy. I think I was like getting carried away with it at the time as well, because United were looking for other midfielders and all of a sudden, bang, in comes Van der Beek, and we're thinking, have we really just stole this player away here? He was being built up as the main player, the one that made Frenkie de Jong look good and everything. I remember the headlines when we were signing him, and wow, he even scored on his debut. I remember it. I'd have any chance getting Craig on for a watch-along. Oh, remember the old days when me and Craig used to do the watch-alongs on top of the league. Oh, God, those were the days. Craig is the watch-along master, isn't he? He is. He's doing a great job over on Anfield Agenda, smashing it over there. But we're doing all right here ourselves, everyone. 100k hit on FUTV now. Closing in on that 10k mark here for starters on Football Talks. Here's a question. How many subscribers do you reckon we would be on by the end of this season here on Football Talks? What do you reckon? What you betting, everybody? How far can we take it? Please, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button, people. Keep it coming. We've just got the fixtures up on your screen right now. We've just paused it on that one because there isn't much else to talk about. I mean, actually, now I'll just play it on now because the second half's not too far away from starting. Watch along, number one of the night, everybody. It's a double header tonight. We're going to jump right across to the Tottenham versus Real match as well. That's coming up straight after this one. So back-to-back watch-alongs tonight, people. Cliff says, I'd like to see Sekou Kone and Mainu as the midfield pairing. Kone's just not ready. He's not ready at the moment, I don't think. Stu's got a gifted membership for Anfield Agenda. There you go, mate. He's watching everything. That's because Craig's comedy gold, that's why. Sekou Kone coming in tonight is midfield. I wish he was more, like, he's 19 turning 20 now, so you'd hope that he's going to come through. There is talk about him going training with the first team, but not 100% certain how close he is to making an appearance for Man United. And this is the thing with Ruben Amorim as well, isn't it? It's like all of this talk of the projects that he sold to Cunha and Bumo and Sesko. Talking to Man United's academy players like JJ Gabriel, telling him he's going to get game time. Someone actually messaged me on social media and said he was at the under-18s game and sat just behind JJ Gabriel's dad at the game, and he was talking to him about his chances at United, and he said he gets a really good vibe from Ruben Amorim. Like, really likes what he's about and how he's talking. It's just all that's just going to go completely by the wayside, isn't it? And it feels like a waste. it does feel like a complete utter waste in Ruben Amorim. Like, he's done so much work in getting the players and building this squad and what it is, and then it's gone, just like that. He's gone. It's finished. So what do the players think that he's just signed? What do the players think that he brought in and he sold the project to? Where did their heads go? And that's the worry with a lot of it's not just United. When this happens at other football clubs as well. Say you're a new signing that's just come in, and then you put all of your trust into that manager. You put all of your trust into the philosophy and the plan and the project, the process and all of that. The P's, the 3 P's, my God. Project, process and plan. I'm sick of them words from when Ten Hag was at United, but you're fully invested in that as a player, and then 2 months into the season, gone. Where next? You're bricking it, aren't you? You're thinking, who's going to come in? Is he actually going to like me? I was brought in to play this system. At least we was promised that anyway. But it's concerning for players sometimes. I do think that we do forget about the players, their lifestyles, what it means, uprooting the family and things like this with these moves abroad, how difficult it is. But one thing I will never, ever let players off with, it's like you're professional. All you do all day, every day is play football, get coached, and you learn and adapt. I don't get how players cannot figure out how to play a new system. I understand certain systems suit players better and certain positions suit players better. But come on. Like, there has got to be something there inside a player that tells him that he can adapt, surely. I'm not having it. I'm not having it that every single player isn't able to play this system, because that's what it looks like at the moment. People talking, Stu says 10k before Christmas, 12k before the end of the season, says Tim. I'll take that, mate. 30k will be pretty decent, says Jeff. It will. I'll be buzzing if we get 30k by the end of the season. We'll see. Look, this is what it's all about. Share the watch-alongs, get more people in the chat, everybody. And let's get this moving. Let's get the channel up there. This is going to be your number one watch-along station, channel station, on the bleeding radio now, through the season, everybody. So yes, share it. Let's go. All right. Graham says Donny van der Beek was the worst signing in the last decade. Hopeless. I still remember the video of Ronaldo looking at him when he was doing that. It wasn't even a skill thing. He was just like running around with the ball, and he was. I don't know what it was, but I just remember Ronaldo was looking at him going, what the F is this? Like, what's going on here? We're back on the way, by the way, for the second half here in Bilbao. Any score predictions for this game, everybody? And where we're at right now? Cliff says, I think all of these players can adapt to any system. I worry about some of the players we have if they have the desire/drive to win. Yeah, I think that's a question that everybody's asked at one point, mate. Anana has started saving goals. Honestly, did you see Anana's performance? Don't look into the highlight reels. Trust me. Watch him in a bit more detail. Andre Onana is still Andre Onana. I'm glad he's gone, definitely. Tomo, is this match any good? I just woke up. It's tight and bitty, mate. If I told you there's been one shot on target, what would you say? 2-1 to Athletic Club, says Declan from this point. 0-0, says Stu. Anyone else? Anyone else having a go? Yeah. Kaz has just said, I adapt better to new systems than United do. Say that again. Kaz is being played all over the place at the moment at Winton because we haven't got the numbers available early season. Rice making a nice little run. First time I've seen him do that yet. Oh, nice from Eza. Free kick Arsenal. Very, very good position here. Is this going to be the opening? Nice work from Eza down the left-hand side there. Right. Have they got it in him? I might hammer him in or hammer him out. I remember when people were telling me this with Ten Hag. Right now, I'm going to hammer him in. I want it to work for him. But I'm not going to sit there watching crap. So there is no point in being an hammering in or hammering out type of fan. Said this with Ten Hag. It doesn't matter. All I want is United to win games and play good football. If that's a new manager, it's a new manager. If it's hammer him, I'm even happier. All right, Declan Rice over this free kick. Are we going to get the breakthrough? Early doors in the second half. In swinger, and it comes. It's a good one. It's a chance. It should have been in. Victor Gyökeres again. Horrendous miss with his head. It must be that bandana thing that he's got on his head now. That cover for the gash on the back of his bonds. You got to do better with that. You got to do better with that. That's 2 misplaced headers now. Proper 50p head moment again for Victor Gyökeres. That's about 2 meters wide. No way he's getting away with that. It's poor. Adam, is Arteta happy with the shape of the ball? I don't know. There might be a bit too much air in it. Remember that in the FA Cup. Oh, God. Different balls for the FA Cup to the Premier League. I'll tell you what, for the size of him, Victor Gyökeres doesn't half go to ground a lot in a game. I was at the United Arsenal game, first game of the season, and he got absolutely battered. Absolutely battered by United's defenders. And it's been the same here tonight. Put him up against a decent defence, and he will struggle. Blibao are struggling at the moment now to get any sort of momentum or rhythm going in this game. Arsenal definitely on top, but not creating enough yet. Mitre Delta. Oh, I was talking about this the other day. Remember the old mitre balls, them rubber, horrible things. Oh, you used to get them in PE on a winter's morning and PE session, and someone used to blast it on your inner thigh or something like that and leave a massive red mark on your leg. Oh, stinger, used to call them. Oh, that's going to leave a mark. That's a proper stinger. Arsenal in. Moreno, has he got the cross? Oh, cut out. Well defended, Bilbao. Nice counter-attacking situation developing here. 4-on-4 for Bilbao. Can they pick the right pass? There's one right pass. Inaki Williams with another right pass. Oh! Put off balance there. The ref's not going to give a free kick. Oh, he's still got it. Never mind. It came to nothing in the end. Graham says 35 million for how many minutes from United? United could have give him away. We might not even get not even get money from Malacia. Van der Beek was effing hopeless. When Graham don't like a player, he don't like a player. Trust me on this one. He doesn't like Van der Beek. He's not a fan of Manuel Agates either, I can tell you that. Go on. Go on. Oh. Oh, that's a nice reverse ball. Oh, that's just too good at the back, Arsenal. Very good. Very good. Jeffrey says, balls this lot don't know how lucky they are. When I was a kid, we had to put dubbing on it so it didn't get too heavy in the rain. Dubbing. And when them balls soaked up the rain, I remember them. You used to play with anything on the playground, didn't you? You used to just wrap up. Oh, Madueke. Oh, he's gone near post instead of pulling it back. Save from... Oh, what did he keep called now? Simon, that's the one. Graham doesn't like many players, says Leo. Not when his team's doing bad. It's an easy out, innit? The memories I've been there with the Mitre Delta. Oh, honestly, that ball, that was lethal. You know what? The PE teachers always used to love it as well. When you got like a smack or... Oh, I just remember like the cold sort of like December, January PE sessions when you had them in the morning. The weather was crap. It was frosty. It was horrible. You still had to go outside and play. Like we loved it, but we knew what was coming, didn't we? We knew what was coming. And everybody laughed. Don't get me wrong. Like, everyone in the class knew what was coming. And then when it did, like, everyone always knew, didn't they? When you heard that smack, it was like, bang. Oh! Down you go. Jeff says, you can win some and lose some at this stage. Do you prefer disqualification, Adam? We ended up winning 10 to 20 million for topping the table, but ended up with a shit knockout stage. That's it. It's weird, isn't it? So you can finish 8th and get a lucky draw. It just depends what comes through the actual qualifiers. In them playoff games in this format of the Champions League, there could be underperforming teams. Like last season, at the bottom half of the playoffs were City and PSG. Like PSG just scraped in to the playoffs. They didn't finish in the top 8 and they went on and won it. So it's all about just getting through. That's all it is at this stage. Just get through to either the playoffs or straight into the round of 16 by finishing in the top 8. That's the only thing. That's the name of the game, really, isn't it? I loved a good smack in the balls in the school days. Really? That's a bit of a random comment right there. Stephanie says, Adam, are medicine balls the cure for all the after effects? No. Going down nostalgia road here, aren't we? Come on, we need a goal in this game to take our focus away from medicine balls and mitre deltas in the snow. Anyone tuning in right now just hearing us say that, they're thinking, what is going on here? Is this some form of therapy session? I am fully resigned to this being another 0-0 draw, by the way. Can't believe it. Okay. At least Madueke's been direct. Oh, we're in here. Madueke's in. Oh, good block. Very good block. Adam, I went through 5 or 6 shit flickers. School shoes. Shit flickers. Love that phrase. School shoes in brackets. A year at school just playing football. Yeah. Battered your school uniform. You came in absolutely drenched. It was mud all over you. Your mum or dad would be like, what is going on? What are you doing? Like you always played. You played football when you got to school in the playground before you went in. Football on first break. Football at lunch, bigger game. Then in the last game, there was like different phases and different competitions you played throughout, weren't there? And then if you were lucky, you could get a little bit of a game before you went back home as well. Football. And then they started banning the balls at my school because a few too many windows got smashed and a few people that weren't wanting to play got hit. Again, wasn't always the mitre delta, but balls didn't last that long when you were playing on concrete playgrounds either. I tell you what, got some nasty little grazes on the knees as well from the concrete football days. Make sure that you all stay with us for the second game. I promise you that game, Spurs one, will have goals in it. I'm still clinging on to hope that this might, but the way that the defences are playing, which, give them credit, are doing excellent, to be honest. It is a good defensive performance from both sides so far in this game. Oh, ball given away by Zubimendi. Inaki Williams found some space down the right-hand side here. We're into the box. Is this a moment? He's turned his man once, twice, and it's saved by David Raya. You're not going to beat Raya from that area there. But if you're looking at the stats there, now we've actually got a few attempts on goals coming in. Inaki Williams here. Can he do any better? He does well here. Oh, Gabriel did slip a little bit there, though. Again, it's do you pull it back or do you go for goal? They've been that starved of chances that he was always going to go for goal there, wasn't he? We invented street football back in the days. Yes, we did, Rodders. Wembley doubles at dinner, a five-a-side at break. Doubles and singles, yes. Was there always one really keen kid that just always wanted to go in goal as well, or was that just me? Like, everyone was watching on the playground and you wanted to be the goalkeeper. There was always one, don't call him a dork, but it just meant that they could be picked every single game, I think. That's what it was. What's that? Yeah, the ones who went in goal, Kaz says, were the ones who were crap at football. In terms of attempts, then, we're up. We're 9 for Bilbao and 7 for Arsenal. Arsenal have got 3 on target and Bilbao just the 1, which was that effort then from Inaki Williams. So, yeah, it's livening up a tad. I'm not going to try and build it up into something that it's not, because it really isn't. But still, there is chances yet. We've got 30 minutes left. Madueke, probably been Arsenal's best attacking player. Quiet for Eza. Oh, that's a nice ball from Eza. Just as I say that, Madueke one-on-one now. Has he got a cross? Oh, it's such a poor cross. Right into Simon's hands there. There's not even any zip on it. The Dorks come from Dorking. Steph there, always on the ball, isn't she? Always the last one gets picked, Kaz. Yep, you're in goal. If you want to be on this team, you got to go in goal, mate. That's what it is. There was always one group that would come over and blatantly boot the ball over the fence. Yeah, they're the ones that weren't invited either. Hope the Spurs game is better, says Declan. I think it will, because it's at home for Spurs and it's something new for them, I think. We are going to try and cover most of the English teams throughout the Champions League. But this one always had the sort of sense of might not be a... excuse me. Oh, it might not be the best spectacle. Oh, good run from Timber. Ran out of room. Now he's out of position. 5 up in this attack for Bilbao. Oh, it's just they don't make the right decisions going forward, Bilbao. It's been too easy to defend against. Robust, good defence, but going forward, that absolute dog turd. Absolute dog turd. Looking at the ratings so far on the screen there, Declan Rice is the highest rated Arsenal player at 7.2, followed by Madueke, Timber and Raya, all on 7s at the moment. It just tells you where the game is going. Like Gyökeres is non-existent. And away from home, Victor Gyökeres has been a passenger for Arsenal in all the games so far. I mean, don't get me wrong, they've had some tough away games, Arsenal. What we had United, then Liverpool, then Bilbao. So, not easy. So, we'll give them a chance to settle in. Not going to cook them too much, even though I did say that they bottled that Anfield game. Timber in space. It's a good cross. Oh, Eza just misses out. Zubimendi picks it back up. Calafiore, what's he got? Oh, another poor cross, doesn't beat the first man. Out it goes, and Arsenal will come back again. A little bit of pressure. Jumpers for goalpost. Can't hear that without picturing Paul Whitehouse. Jumpers for goalposts. Kids these days have actually got goals actually built onto playgrounds. They don't know how lucky they've got it. Yeah, it does look like the Bilbao team here in this one. They're not overdoing it. They're not over pushing this. I feel like they'd be happy to take a draw from Arsenal. I mean, you would. Like, semi-finalists from last season. This is a good result for Bilbao. Obviously, just got back into the Champions League last season, in the Europa League last season. So, it should be a good start for them. It is different with the league format now, though, because obviously, with not having 2 legs, you just get 1 game. So, you probably plot out your fixtures throughout. Plot your fixtures throughout the actual when the draw is made for your season going into January. Choose the games you really want to go out and try and win, because you've got loads of space and time. Used to be you lost 3 games in the group stage back in the old days. Gyökeres is coming off. Looks like Leandro Trossard is coming on here for Arsenal. So, no striker again for Arsenal. Gyökeres draws another away blank. Shite performance from him. Crap. Oh, chance here. Chance here. Oh, well defended again, Bilbao. Absolute mustard in defence, both teams. Oh, we're in the way of each other there. Eza's got a cross in. It's a chance. Oh, it's right at Simon. That was the best chance again for Arsenal. Moreno with a head off, but Simon's good positioning. Comes to nothing again. Another attempt for Arsenal. When did I say it? About 45 minutes, 50 minutes, I said to Scott 0-0 it all over it. You could tell by the way the second half started. No team's going to take a massive risk here. They'd rather just keep 1 point than miss losing all of them. And that's the way it's played out. Don't know if someone will take a risk in the last 10 minutes, go and try and win it. They don't need to. Come on, Bilbao. Give us something. Okay. Headed into the last 20. If you're the home side, you're thinking, give something to the home crowd. Let's go and have a go for 10 minutes at least. Barefoot in the Park, very good film. Best part about that film was when who was it who comes round? When the plumber comes round to fix the heating in the apartment. At that moment in that with Redford and I don't know the actor's name in it who played the plumber in it, but that scene had me in stitches. Oh God, Graham's just brought it all back. That was the cracking moment in that film. The plumber. Brilliant. Okay. Inaki. Cross comes in. Edge of the box. Oh, he can't get out of his feet, and Arsenal come away with it. God. You got to admire the defending, no. As a defender myself, it is absolutely solid. Oh, no, it's not been given. Damn it. It looked like Bilbao had won it back there then, and it was in, but no, not happening. Yeah, it was a foul on Trossard. And he got a stamp on his arm for good measure as well. Never mind. Oh, only 17 likes away from the 100. We like to get the 100 in on the watch-alongs, everybody. That's our start-off standard. When we start getting bigger and growing, we'll go for more. But cheers, everyone. We should be able to get that 100 like mark before we finish up. So please do pop a like on the stream as well, everybody. If you haven't already, that is. I know a lot of you have because you're just utter legends. Anybody looking forward to the Spurs game after this? It's a double-header tonight. We're going to be covering Spurs versus Villarreal as well. Opening up Champions League with a bang here on Football Talks. Your new number one watch-along channel. We've got to do something, haven't we, to fill our midweeks? Because as United fans, we've not got much to talk about. That Arsenal shirt reminds me of the blue Chevrolet one we had. I remember that one, actually. What player springs to mind? Oh, almost a mix-up there in the box. Simon takes charge, though. Good goalkeeper, Simon. Jeff's there. Slot confirmed. Isak will play 45 minutes tomorrow night. So... It's like he's easing his back in there. Bit of inside info from our man Jeff there, just on the Liverpool side of things. David Avizzi says, hi, my guess is 0-0 for this one. Arsenal have not much to offer from the bench, and them best players did not break through this game. No, Martinelli on for Eza now as well. Yeah, it's been a night for the defenders. So far, anyway. We'll see if that continues at Spurs. Union Saint-Gilles are still 2-0 up against PSV. So they are top of the league at the moment. Surprise. Oh, Martinelli. Oh, he's in. Martinelli's through. He's only just come on. And he's scored for Arsenal on the break. What an introduction. What a substitute for Mikel Arteta. He's just come on for Eza. The first thing he's done is put the ball in the back of the net from the breakaway. And Arsenal take the lead here in Bilbao. 71 minutes on the clock. I need to watch this back. I just seen the ball on the halfway line and Martinelli breaking away. He must have only touched the ball 5 times since he's been on. And he's put the Gunners in front. Arsenal off and running in the Champions League, people. We have a goal, finally, here on Football Talks. Bilbao fans having no luck against English sides yet again. Let's see the replay. Long punt up from Simon gets cleared away. A flick on, and then it's clipped up in the air. he's done well to control it and keep going there, Martinelli, and his pace has taken him away from the defender. Hits it. Oh, it's poor goalkeeping. Simon will not be happy with that. It's gone right under him. Yeah, he won't be happy with that. He will not be happy with that. But it's in. Martinelli, Mikel Arteta and Arsenal are not bothered. They are in front. What a substitute. What a substitute for Mikel Arteta. Now it's on Bilbao to try and chase the game. Are they going to open up spaces? Simon has to come out again and clear from a possible breakaway. But my God, we've got a goal. Who'd have thought? Champions League has started. Athletic need to score 2. Yes, they do, Declan. Or they can just score 1 and take the draw. Tomo's saying we should be playing Sheffield Wednesday tonight. Instead, Grimsby are going. Yeah. There are a full fixture. There's a full list of fixtures for the Carabao Cup as well. Boxing there has come back and said Grimsby did deserve their win. They did deserve the win. They did deserve it. Okay. Blue touch paper has been lit. Arsenal get through this one. Tricky game, this one as well at Bilbao. Then you've just got to be feeling confident. Heading into the game against Manchester City this weekend as well. Be a real confidence booster for Arsenal, this. But they are pushing the stats now, Arsenal. That's their 5th shot on target now. So they probably deserve... It's like no team really deserves the win, but if one was to come out and get a win, you'd probably say Arsenal deserve it more. Nice flick on from Trossard there to Martinelli. He does well to bring it down, and like I said, his pace just takes him away. He slides it under Simon there. I'd still be a bit gutted if I was Simon there. Should have done better. Look, game's not over yet. 15 minutes to go. Bilbao could come back, but then again, I'm saying that, and I've not really got much hope for them because they have been pretty poor going forward. Although that's a nice ball. And there you go. Poor end product. Poor cross. And it breaks down. That's been the story of their night anyway. Just hasn't been good enough in the final third. Arsenal have just had that little bit more. And I've been knocking on the door a bit, I think, in the second half. Arsenal. You only have to look at the stats there now. Let's just pause the stats there while they're there on screen. 65% possession, 9 shots, 5 on target. So more than half the shots have been on target. So they have at least tested the goalkeeper. Let's just see this out here from Bilbao. Effort on target, but tame and right into Raya's hands. Only 1 corner for Arsenal tonight. Strange. But more passes, passing accuracy is miles better. They've been combative in the fouls and tackles as well there. And I think Arsenal probably just about deserve to be in front in this game. Another head injury. Who's out on the deck this time? Looks like it's Moreno. He's talking. So that looks like a good sign. Ooh. I'd be surprised if this one's not another cut. Oh. It's one of them full on. Boom. Heads right into the opposition player. Yep, I think we've got some patching up to do here as well. Looks like the second blood injury of the night as well. Who is it that's actually on there? Yeah, Gomez. It's Unai Gomez is the player down for Bilbao at the moment, getting stitched up. Just watching replays. Managers think they're great when they do that, don't they? When they bring a player on and he scores. Looks like Moreno's getting some treatment as well for another cut. Oh, I didn't know this weekend was the Merseyside derby as well. My God. Big games this weekend. Moreno's getting back up again. Close up here of the actual header and the injury. Oh, that one's going to smart. That one's going to smart. Watching the Martinelli goal back there, he actually loses control of it. But as the defender goes to nick it, Martinelli just kicks it forward again and takes the defender completely out of his stride. Kind of lucky there that the ball actually did like spin up a bit for him after the miscontrol. But it definitely played into his hands there. Looks like it's night-night for Gomez. Just completely lay back on the bench there with someone holding a patch over his head. So, yep, that's him done. Can do the concussion substitution anyway, I think, can't they? Calafiore's just taking one now as well. Oh, it's one of them where the ball's there, the defender kicks it away from the player who's just about to shoot, but as he's shooting, he just kicks the player's back of his Achilles instead of the ball. That is a sore one again. Well, some absolute doozies in terms of injuries tonight. I think there's been a better highlight reel of actual head injuries and fouls in this game than there has goals. By the way, it's 3-0 now to Union over PSV. They are absolutely steamrolling this right now tonight. What a performance from them. Jamie B in the chat says, "Hi Adam, just caught up on your United show listening to the managers that you mentioned. Would you consider Xavi? I'd probably go for Iriola though, to be honest. Congrats on 100k too." Thank you, mate. Appreciate that. This is why I love the watch-alongs, because it gives us a chance to catch up with a few messages from people as well. Loving that. Keep the comments coming in, everyone. Tim says, "I knew Arsenal would score eventually. Athletics midfield is far too open." Don't think it's been massively open. I think it's had a lot of help, though, Tim, as well, from a solid backline tonight. But yeah, I think you were probably right there. If anyone was going to get the goal, it was going to be Arsenal. Stephanie's just updated us there as well. We have gone past the 100 like mark, so nice one. Thank you, everyone. You smashed the first stream of the night. Don't forget, we are straight back live for the Tottenham Champions League game against Villarreal tonight as well. Kickoff is 8 o'clock. We're going to be live around about, it's probably going to be about 1:45, 10:45, something like that. But we will transfer you all straight over to that one, and you can continue the chat in there as well. I'll take a little tiny break for a minute, and then we'll be back with the next watch along as well. We're still going to see this one out, but good result so far. Good scoreline for Union. 3-0 away from home in the Champions League is definitely no mean feat. Is the sub count actually not up on the screen in terms of football talks? Let me just check it out. No, it's not updated it, has it? That's interesting. I need to figure that one out, actually. I'm going to have to ask the boys on that one just to keep that updated. I'm not sure why. Not sure why at all. I'll look into that, though, but let me have a quick check now what we're actually at. Technology doesn't work all the time, does it? Alright, let's see. Yeah, we have gained a few subscribers tonight, actually, which is good news. We're creeping up to that 8,000 mark subscriber-wise on Football Talks, everybody. So keep it coming. Keep your likes coming in as well. Thank you, everyone, for helping us hit that 100 like mark. That's good. We're going to try and do that again on the Tottenham game later tonight. So make sure that you please keep sharing the video as well, getting more people in on the chat. Union beating PSV 3-0. Don't know enough about them. What's that there? St. George says, hey Adam, I feel a bit icky talking in an Arsenal watch long, but I'm here for the channel support, bro. Nice one, mate. We talk about everything, so don't worry about it, mate. I think we've had another yellow card there, I think Madwake has been booked by the ref with the Dracula haircut. Corner. It comes. Cleared away. Oh. Counter-attack. Has Inaki Williams got enough in the tank? Arsenal are just back in numbers, though. This is going to be difficult. Still got it. No, there was solid defence. They don't stand a chance, Bilbao. Arsenal have just played the perfect game, really. Get out there, get the job done, get back home, get ready for City this weekend. And that's all that's needed. Adam, have you seen the stat going round about Arteta first 10 games, all defeats, now look at Arsenal? Yeah, I've seen that. They dropped down worse than Manchester United did, but they kept the manager and they went from strength to strength, and now look where they are. Should United do the same? Rick says that's how you play football when you are when you play for the manager. Something Manchester United players never do. They know who they are. Oh yeah, you can say that again, mate. You definitely can say that again. Yeah, Noni Madueke did get a book. Yurigizar as well has also been booked for Bilbao. Our video printer's now starting to do overtime. Madueke round his man. It would be real icing on the cake if Arsenal could grab a second right now in the last 5 minutes. Cheers, Stephanie, for that one. Stephanie always comes out with some crackers. 115 likes, not charges though. Well, we still haven't heard about them, have we? We were supposed to hear about them in the spring, by the way. We're now in the autumn near enough. Oh, Martinelli's done well. Trossard hits it. Trossard scores. It's 2-0 to Arsenal. They have got the icing on the cake. Great work from the substitutes. Arteta's going to take the plaudits tonight. Both of his attacking substitutes have come on and made a massive impact. Martinelli with a goal assist and Trossard goal and assist. There's a stat for you right there. Wow, that worked well for Mikel Arteta, didn't it? It did indeed. Credit where it's due. Arsenal have been rock solid in this game, and they've just bide their time. They've made the substitutions. They've brought off Gyökeres. They've brought off Eza. 2 big signings this summer. And it's the old guard for Arsenal that have come up trumps again tonight. Trossard set up Martinelli for the first goal, and Martinelli has repaid the favour there, going down the left-hand side, cutting in. It took a bit of a deflection, and it just creeps into the far corner, but Arsenal are not bothered. It's job done for the Gunners. They're going back with all 3 points in style now. 2-0 away to Bilbao. That is a good result to kickstart your Champions League campaign. Great work from Martinelli, great strength. Trossard takes his time, hits it, deflection. Simon can only get 1 palm on it, and it's just drifted across into the top corner, off the post and in. Jobs are good in. Arsenal take 1 step to the top of that table. Firmly in the top 8, because no one else has played yet. So, yeah. But I know, look, they deserve it. They've been the better side overall. The stats don't lie when it comes to what Arsenal have done in this game compared to Bilbao. I mean, let's just get the stats up on the screen now. There we go. Look at that. 11 shots, 6 on target. 11 shots for Bilbao, 2 on target. That's the Arsenal defence for you. Their passing completion and passing accuracy has been night and day compared to Bilbao. They just haven't got enough up front. Nico Williams is a miss for them. Oh, they tried to sneak a free kick as well there. The ref might go back and book him for that one. Oh, Arsenal going to break again. No. Bilbao just haven't been able to break Arsenal down. It's as simple as that. And again there, cross from Bilbao down the left wing, goes straight into David Raya. They don't have that killer instinct. They won't go far in the Champions League, Bilbao. They're a tough team to beat, but if you haven't got a striker or someone lethal up top in the Champions League, you don't stand a chance. I think that was proven last season. Which is probably why you should give Arsenal a bit more credit for last season, like not having a striker in the last knock-ins of the season and still getting where they did. Oh, that's a dive again. Bilbao throwing everything at it now. Too little, too late, I'm afraid. The game is gone. Arsenal taking the 3 points. And Mikel Arteta has done a job. He has. I keep saying it. The substitutes have made a difference. When you can make changes like this, when you supposedly got a weaker bench, the players that he brought in the summer come off. The players from last season that might have thought had been put out of place, stake a claim. They've come on, they've done a job, they've scored the goals, they've got the assists, they've won the game for Arsenal. This is a great result. Absolutely brilliant result for them. PSV have pulled one back against Union, but that is full time now. Win number 1 of the Champions League for Union. They've won away in PSV there in Eindhoven and have taken the points. They are currently top of the Champions League table. Level now with Arsenal, who are also going to claim an away victory. So the first 2 games of the Champions League are, going to away wins. There you go. Look at the ratings on the players for Bilbao. The best that you've got there is a 6.8. That tells you all you need to know. Arsenal they've not outplayed them, but they've completely outwitted Bilbao tonight. Rice leading the way. No, Trossard's got an 8.2. Gabriel an 8. Rice 7.5. 7.1 for Timber. Gabriel 7. Raya 7. There's loads of different 7 rated performances there. A good, solid away win. That's what Arsenal are looking at here. They're going for more. Rice has still got it. How's he kept hold of the ball there? Good possession play from Arsenal. You can see the possession stats as well. 63%, just a better side. That's it. Better side. Cheers for that, Stephanie. Hopefully you can join us later for the other game. I know it's double shift night tonight, but what else are we going to do? We might as well just entertain ourselves while the football's on, eh? Especially while United are not in the competition. Or even in the Carabao Cup, which is tonight as well. Which is disappointing. St. George says, yeah, I'm starting to lose faith in Amorim's ability, to be honest. I'm Amorim in 100% until I see his team selections and subs. I just don't get what he's thinking. It's a long time to wait in between games. It's very, very unlike what it was last season with Ten Hag. You had the European games to take the focus away. But while it's pure Premier League games, you haven't got a cup to take the focus away. This is why it feels so different for Ruben Amorim right now and what's happening with him compared to Ten Hag. It is all about what's actually happening on the pitch. And if you've only got one game a week and you're not cutting it in that game, focus is just going to be purely on what you've done in the Premier League. And it's just been shit. It's not been good enough, has it? And that's what we're up against. And there's no other way of looking at it. It's a results-based game, and he is falling down fast. Almost 120 likes, everyone. Absolutely buzzing with that for our first live stream of the evening. What's your score predictions for the game this evening, everybody? Spurs against Villarreal. What are we going for? Talk to me, everybody. What is your score predictions for that game? I don't think anyone had Arsenal 2-0 in this one, by the way. Do you know what's weird when doing stuff like this and I see people putting laughing emojis in? I don't even know what I've said half the time. I can't remember. When does Amorim subs make any impact like that today? Never, unfortunately, Fawnster. That I've seen so far anyway. Spurs lose 2-0, says St. George. If United were playing tonight, would be a good watch. It would be an interesting watch. I don't know about good. United against Sheffield Wednesday. Would have been coming up against Harry Mas tonight, unless he's not allowed to play because he's only a loan. Stu's going 2-1 to Spurs later. Corsair says 1-0 to Villarreal. Well, we'll see. We'll see. That one is coming up in just a short space of time, everyone. Spurs, the very Spursy, say no more. They're doing all right in the Premier League, though. It'll be interesting to see how they do in the Champions League, though. Almost done here, everybody. Full time is upon us. The ref's going to blow any minute, and it is a job very, very well done for Mikel Arteta and this Arsenal side tonight. Bilbao, I've got nothing. Really disappointed in Bilbao. They're about as good as they were against United when we played them last season. Simple as that. And that is not just yet, but will be all she wrote. Full time, everybody. Athletic Club Bilbao 0, Arsenal 2. Substitutes were the ones that are going to take the headlines tonight. Very good result for Mikel Arteta. We'll take plaudits for his substitutes. He brought off Victor Gyökeres for Leandro Trossard. He also brought off Eberici Eze for Martinelli. Martinelli scored the first goal off the assist of Trossard, and then likewise for the second goal, Martinelli assisting Trossard for the second. The substitutes working in tandem. Arsenal across the stats board completely dominated the game. It wasn't a great spectacle, but in the end, Arsenal have done a professional job here and are sitting pretty in the Champions League as well as the Premier League. And Mikel Arteta has got the start to the season he needed. 4 games in, 3 wins and 1 defeat against Liverpool, sitting second in the Prem and top of the Champions League right now. More games to come. We are covering the game against Spurs. That's the next one coming up, everybody. I'm going to be kicking off that one in just a moment's time. So I'll get finished up on here now. We'll get a little bit of a break over. Then we're going to transfer across and we will be ready to go for the next watch along of the evening, everybody. So massive thank you to you all. Thank you if you have liked the video already. If you've not, please do hit the like button again. Well, if you can anyway, hit the subscribe button as well, people. I'll see you all for the Spurs watch along in just a few minutes time. Just going to get a quick bite now. I'll be back in about 5 minutes over there. I'm just going to transfer you across to that game and we'll continue our evening, everybody. Thank you very much, everyone. See you in just a minute.